And while Americans practicing the ancient sport of falconry in the upper Midwest state of Wisconsin say climate change is harming the ecosystem of their forest. Last year, a Wisconsin University study found shorter, less snowy winters led to fewer animals which are critical prey for hunting birds, as well as carnivores like bobcats. Here's a report for more.
Echo, come on.
Falconers like Stephanie Stevens dedicate large chunks of the coldest season of the year to spending time outdoors, working together with their birds to hunt small animals like rabbits and grouse.
Yeah, it's all the way frozen.
Many falconers say it's evident that climate change, development of rural areas and agricultural, forestry practices are all shaping the landscapes and the prey they rely on. The signs are everywhere, from the range of snowshoe hares moving north to patchy snow cover that doesn't last as long to new subdivisions cropping up in rural areas. That means falconers are having to hunt different prey than they're used to, start their seasons later or end earlier, not least they're having to witness their natural world change.
I have the utmost respect for her because she is always going to be a wild animal. So I also have to kind of know that she's going to do things that are a little bit unpredictable at times. And I have to respect that.
Falconry also lends its practitioners extra motivation to preserve the lands where they and their birds hunt, as well as a greater sense of loss as climate change and other human drivers forever alter those places. Falconers usually trap a wild bird after it's learned to hunt on its own and eventually return it back to the wild. So it's a temporary and practical relationship. If the birds wanted to, they could fly off and never come back.
Falconry was my ultimate form because it was I shouldn't put it in the past tense. It is, part of who I am. It's part of where I live. It's my home. It's my passion. But when parts of it change, it breaks your heart.
Snow cover is highly variable from year to year. But the consistent trend over decades has been that snow cover isn't lasting as long. Warmer temperatures on average mean that when snow does fall, it melts faster and its physical properties change. Animals that rely on snow are in trouble. Less snow cover might make it easier to get around.
Yeah.
But it diminishes the advantage of slowing down fleeing prey or making animals and their tracks more visible. Birds don't necessarily love hunting in polar temperatures like the ones the U.S. saw repeatedly this winter. Localized extreme weather events like floods can temporarily reshape game populations too. Agricultural pesticides applied too liberally can kill off the insects eaten by raptors' prey.
The hare numbers are extremely low. I mean, extremely low. And I come through here where there still should be suitable habitat, and the numbers are still extremely low. So it's not just that habitat change that's happened in the last 50 years in northern Wisconsin. It's now also been the amount of time snow cover remains on the ground.